Do you hear the voice of God speaking to your heart? Hey, what's up? It's Patrick. It's Rose via Fire. And I pray this message reaches who it needs to reach. So let's talk about, do you hear the voice of God speaking to your heart? And on this message, man, I'm going to use my personal experience to talk about this topic right here, bro. Do you hear the voice of God speaking to your heart? And y'all ever watch a movie, right? And in the movie, right, the main character has been through so much stuff. They overcame so many things. You know what I'm saying? It's like they went through hell in the movie, bruh. They went through so many different things in the movie, right? And it's like it gets to a point in the movie, you could just feel it, bruh. You could feel that they about to make it out. You know what I'm saying? It's like you could just feel it in your heart. Like, it's not even something you could feel in your mind, bro. It's not something mental. It is something you could feel in your heart. There's something in your heart that's telling you, hey, bruh, that main character in the movie is about to make it out. No, I said they about to gain the victory. Like, they about to really make it out. They've been through so much. Like, bro, they done been through supernatural experiences. They done went through hell. They done overcame so many obstacles. They done been through so much. In your heart, you know they gonna make it through. You know what I'm saying? It's in your mind, you're not even thinking about how it's gonna happen. But in your heart, though, you just know that they've been through so much. They about to gain the victory. They about to make it out. You know what I'm saying? They about to have that, even I might call it a happy ending when we're regarding to a movie, right? But the same way, it's like, that's how the voice of God speaks to your heart. It's like time will stop. It feels like time would stop, and then God will speak to your heart, and then you would just feel it. You just feel like, because remember, right? Your life is a movie. My life is a movie. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's life is a movie. So you ever feel like, let's say you're praying to God and you just feel this thing in your heart, bro. You feel this thing in your heart like you got the victory. You're about to make it out because you've been through so much already. You feel this thing in your heart that's telling you that you're about to make it out. Everything gonna be okay. That is the voice of God, bro. Know what I'm saying? Literally, that's the voice of God, bro. Because you got to understand, like, school didn't teach us about how to hear and identify God's voice. School didn't taught us about none of that stuff. School was busy teaching us about history, X plus Y equals this and that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like God, bro, it's like God has to teach us and train us how to hear his voice. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, soon as time stops, God speaks to your heart. God is like, I'm going to give you the victory. Everything going to turn out. Everything going to be okay. Soon as time stops, and then moments after, it's like time continues. Now, here's the secret. After time continues, you know what I'm saying? Now, all of a sudden, it's like a hurricane. You know what I'm saying? It's like a tsunami, bro, in your heart, bro. It's like a tsunami of the anxiety. It's like a hurricane of anxiety. Doubt and anxiety starts attacking your heart. Doubt starts attacking your heart. Anxiety starts attacking your heart. Soon as like the clock starts ticking again, like time moves on. Because you got to understand, it feels like time stops when God talks to your heart. Sometimes it feels like time stops. Know what I'm saying? When God is done talking to your heart, it's like, I'm about to give you the victory. Everything going to be okay. Boom, time, it's like the play button starts. Time starts moving. Now here comes the hurricane, the tsunami of doubt, anxiety, and all this stuff. And the secret is, you know what I'm saying? The secret is the devil got to move quick. The devil literally be on standby. Know what I'm saying? The devil be on standby. It's like, it feels as though the devil and God, you know what I'm saying? It's like the devil wait for God to speak, bro, because God ain't about to compete for the mic with the devil. God is not about to compete for the mic of your heart with the devil. So God speak, the devil is on standby. Know what I'm saying? God is like, hey, let me speak. The devil is on standby, bro. Know what I'm saying? Nah, they could speak at the same time sometimes. It get tricky. That's what I'm saying. It get tricky, bro. So it's like, sometimes they could speak at the same time, and then sometimes it's like, the devil waits for God to speak. And then the devil is like, okay, God done spoke something into that person's heart. Okay. Keep in mind, the devil is sitting back on top of the mountain with a binocular. So the devil is looking with a binocular, be like, hey, bro, God is speaking to that person over there. He's speaking to their heart. He's telling them they're about to make it. He's telling them he's about to bring them through. The devil is sitting back with a binocular with his demons. Be like, okay, let's make a plan. When God is done speaking to that person's heart, let's bring the tsunamis, bro. Let's bring the hurricanes. Let's come in with the doubt and anxiety. So here comes the devil running fast as hell, bro. The devil running like Usain Bolt. The devil is like, bro, let's hurry before. Let's try to wash away the voice of God within their heart. That's his whole mission, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's the devil's whole agenda, bro. The devil's whole agenda is like, let's run as fast as we can to start flooding them with anxiety, to start flooding them with doubt. And I'm like, wait, hold on. 1 minute in my heart, I'm hearing that I'm going to make it through. Everything going to be all right. I've been through so much already. God is going to bring me through. Next minute, I'm hearing doubt and anxiety. What is going on? You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, bro, the geniuses would have figured it out already, bro. But this is why they don't teach us about how to hear God's voice in school. Know what I'm saying? They don't teach us these things. They don't teach us how to really hear God's voice. Even in a lot of these churches, but they don't be teaching this stuff. You know what I'm saying? The geniuses would have figured it out already. Be like, hey, hold on. If you a genius for real, bro, man, you're going to hire a few security guards. You're going to hire some security to guard your heart, bro. Man, you're going to have to give them $50 each. Hey, you guard my heart for the next 30 minutes, right? I know the devil coming with that anxiety and that doubt stuff. If you smart, bro, you're going to play chess. You're going to be like, hey, bro, I give you $50, man. You protect my heart, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you gotta like hire some security guards around your heart. Cause you know, bro, them security guards, man, I know you're paying them a little low, bro, but they gonna get the job done, bro. They gonna be like, hey, bro, start right there, Satan, bro. Let the voice of God marinate in that person's heart, bro. Let the voice of God marinate just a little bit longer. Don't try to like wash away. It's like the voice of God be wrestling and be fighting. No. It's like the devil's voice, it be wrestling and battling against the voice of God within your heart. I'm going to repeat that one more time. It's like the devil's voice be battling and wrestling against the voice of God within your heart. And it's your job to focus on the voice of God and really understand that it's true, bro. Because, man, them security guys going to be like, hey, bro, start right there, bro. We already know who you are. You ain't need to show no ID. We already know you the devil. So you ain't even gonna let the voice of God marinate in that person's heart for real? You ain't even gonna give it time to marinate? God, like, bro, give the voice of God time to marinate, bro. Bro, this is why, bro. This is why I be beefing with the devil. The devil ain't even gonna try to let the voice of God marinate within your heart. He ain't even gonna give the voice of God time to grow, bro. He gonna try to snatch the voice of God from your heart immediately. But if you smart, though, if you a genius though, for real, you're going to be like, hold on now. Soon as time stops, God speaks to my heart. Now all of a sudden I have doubt and anxiety. The genius going to figure it out. The genius going to be like, hey, hold on now. That's the devil, huh? Isn't it? Like the devil really coming in fast. Man, the devil is speeding on the freeway, bro. Trying to steal the voice of God from your heart. The devil coming fast as hell, bro. 1,000 miles per hour on the freeway, bro. He breaking all the traffic rules, bro. Trying to get to the voice of God, bro. Know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, a hurricane and a tsunami of anxiety and doubt and all these things come. Where does doubt and anxiety come from? Doubt and anxiety comes from the devil, right? Those are his signature moves, bro. That's his loadout, bro. When you see doubt and anxiety, that's the devil's loadout for real. God's loadout is filled with peace. Know what I'm saying? God's loadout is peace. God's loadout is clarity, bro. Peace. God's loadout is just strength. The devil's loadout is anxiety. The devil's loadout is doubt. The devil's loadout is worry. Worry, doubt, anxiety. That's the devil's loadout. And the devil has a big loadout too, though. He has a lot of moves, but I'm just giving you 3 moves from the devil's loadout: doubt, anxiety, and worry. Those are moves from the devil's loadout. So anytime you feel like God is speaking to your heart, and then right after that, you start to sense the devil's loadout, it's like the devil's moves is at work. You need to be like, hold on now. You gotta be like, hey, bro, stop right there, bro. Stop right there, bro. You gotta tell the devil to stop right there, bro. You know what he up to. He trying to wash away the voice of God. He trying to make you feel like God ain't even spoke to you at all. He trying to bring confusion to what God told you. But the smart people is gonna hold on to the voice of God. They gonna hold on to the voice. The smart people, they already knowing. But look though, school don't teach us these type of things, bro. Know what I'm saying? These churches ain't even teaching us this type of things. God is using people like me. You know what I'm saying? God is using people like Tiario, and God is using people like just people who are really close to God to really teach us the voice of God, bro. Cause like, bro, like people, I'm gonna be real with you. Like, a lot of people don't even know how to hear God's voice. They don't understand like it's a skill, bro. It's a training, bro. Know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you gotta train, bro. Like, I'm gonna keep it real with you. And I'm gonna keep it real with you. I have a page on my website that's titled How to Hear God's Voice. And on that page, I'm uploading all the messages on how to hear God's voice on that page. The page is called How to Hear God's Voice. And guess where this message is going? I'm literally gonna upload this message right to that page because this message is fire. You know what I'm saying? But man, I guess this is how I finish the message. I'm gonna say, do you hear the voice of God talking to your heart? Why does that line sound like a movie line though? Do you hear the voice of God? Like, I don't know how to voice act, bro, but like, do you hear the voice of God talking to your heart, man? It's real, man. Trying to tell you, man. Trying to tell you, bro, it's real. Peace.